Thank you for joining me for another episode of At Home with Patrick Ahearn. Today we're going to be looking at a project in Needham, Massachusetts. Rachel sent in some photographs of her house, which is a 1960s Colonial with an attached two-car garage. And she really wanted to add some curb appeal to the front of the house, as well as some indoor-outdoor living opportunities at the rear of the house. So when we look at the front of the house, there are a number of things we should consider. One is there's a significantly large tree at the front of the house, and as beautiful as it is, it overpowers the house. We might actually suggest removing the tree, or if possible, relocating it. The house also is got an entranceway that has some very small lantern lights that should be improved with better quality lights. There's an aluminum storm door that should be replaced with a wood door. And there's some wrought iron railings going down on either side of the stoop that might want to be redone in wood. And the garage doors themselves are right out of that period of time of the late 50s and early 60s. It would be wonderful if we could introduce new carriage house looking doors for the garage. With its large asphalt apron, it would be nice to break the scale of that down a bit with some cobblestone edging and a cobblestone apron at the garage doors, and removing the spotlight and replacing it with coach lights on either side of the garage doors. I'd also suggest adding window boxes to the windows flanking the front door on either side. And with that ensemble, I think we'd end up with a better solution to the house. New, more in-scale landscaping, remove that tree as we suggested, the cobblestone, the window boxes. I would paint the house white with Essex green shutters and Essex green window boxes as a way of bringing the house more into character in terms of a classic New England colonial. The next challenge of the house was dealing with the rear of the house, which currently the only way having access from the house to the rear yard is through the garage. And there's a bulkhead at a rear terrace, a lower terrace. What I'm suggesting is we introduce a new raised deck area, take the awning windows or the casement windows on the side of the family room, introduce French doors out to this upper deck, and window boxes at the kitchen window. I would introduce some mullion patterns to the window, which is plate glass now, shutters at the rear of the building as well, and that transition from this new upper deck down to the yard area with a lower terrace area. So again, the solution is adding the shutters, the window boxes at the kitchen and at the family room, new French door with coach lights on either side, a new small raised deck terrace area stepping down to the existing terrace that has the barbecue and access from the garage door. Again, I would paint that door Essex green. Likewise, the new French doors would be Essex green. The shutters would be Essex green. The body of the house would be white. And I think with these relatively simple changes, I think the house will become much more livable and more enjoyable to live in, and much more curb appeal than what it currently has. So Rachel, I hope this is helpful. Thank you all for joining me on another episode of At Home with Patrick Ahearn. Look forward to chatting with you in the near future. Thanks so much.